what is good and right, my dear sisters and brothers, is far easier than actually living it out. Even within the area of religion, it represents a classic problem, one that is centuries old. It is the gap between word and deed. It is the theme we encounter in today's liturgy of the Word. The prophet Isaiah severely criticizes both religious leaders and ordinary people who commit evil. The prophet cries out, "Wash yourselves clean. Put away from your misdeeds from before my eyes. Cease doing evil. Learn to do good. Make justice your aim. Redress the wronged. Hear the orphans plea and defend the widow." Sound teaching must be put into practice to establish justice and defend the vulnerable, the weak, and the marginalized. Hundreds of years later, this ailment remained. Criticizing the Pharisees and scribes, Jesus instructs the people to listen to their teaching, but not to imitate their way of life. Why? They do not practice what they preach. The chasm between their words and their actions persists. Furthermore, these leaders attach themselves to the external trappings of religion. For example, they wear long phylacteries and love places of honor at banquets and the best seats in synagogues. In response, Jesus offers two fundamental teachings. First, that the greatest among us must become the servant of all. Those who exalt themselves will be humbled, while those who humble themselves will be exalted. It means that positions and authority are meant to be instruments of service, not personal privileges to be enjoyed. Today, we witness abundant public criticism directed at religious leaders. Priests like me, bishops, or perhaps even popes, who proclaim what is good and try yet fail to embody it themselves. Some even misuse their religious position for personal worldly advantage. The consequences of such wrongdoing and evil behavior are made clear by God's own declaration. If you refuse and rebel, you shall be devoured by the sword, death. I think the point is very clear that in this Lenten season, we are called to repent whoever we are, that we need to repent and to make our life better, following and practicing the teachings of Jesus. The prophet Isaiah and Jesus condemn corrupt leaders who lack integrity, yet they do not teach that we should abandon our faith or religious institutions simply because some leaders behave badly. Because we are called to be Christians, not to follow our leaders, but to follow Jesus Christ. We are to continue to live out our faith and practice our religion without imitating leaders whose lives demonstrate a gap between word and deed. My dear sisters and brothers, the misuse of something does not negate its proper use. So let us be faithful and follow Jesus Christ faithfully, because He is faithful, although sometimes we are not.